You are my salvation. Your love defends me. Good morning, my dear friends. How you doing this morning? How's everybody out there today? Today on this beautiful Friday, and I mean a beautiful Friday. What a blessing the Lord has given us this morning. There's a cool breeze blowing here in the Coachella Valley in the middle of June, which is odd. It's actually pleasant out there. You know, there's people that have just moved here. We have some neighbors that just moved in. They're like, is it always this cool? No. And the answer to that is no. Trying not to be afraid of the heat as it's coming. And so we're talking about fear and how often the gospel talks about don't be afraid. Now, I may have perpetrated a myth earlier when I declared that the Bible says do not fear 365 times. I'm not 100% sure of that according to my concordance, so I withdraw that statement. It's in there plenty of times, okay? You know, it's silly to put a number out there. This is a situation where, and this happens almost every time, that an angel shows up. The first thing the angel almost always has to say is, do not be afraid. So that should tell you something about bumping into an angel. Normally, the human reaction to seeing an angel is to hit the dirt and cover your head and shake like a leaf. It's not a normal thing. It's not something where you go, hey, Gabriel, what's up? What's up there, Mike? No, it doesn't work like that. An angel shows up and you panic. Over and over and over again in the gospel. So here we have from the first chapter of Luke. So we have this amazing moment. Zacharias, the father of John the Baptist. He's an old man. His wife was barren. They were both well advanced in years. And so in verse 8, so it was that while he was serving as priest before God in the order of his division, according to the custom of the priesthood, his lot fell to burn incense when he went into the temple of the Lord. And the whole multitude of the people was praying outside at the hour of incense. And when Zacharias saw him, and then an angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing on the right side of the altar of incense. And when Zacharias saw him, he was troubled, and fear fell upon him. And that's what it feels like. It feels like a waterfall. Fear, when it falls upon you. But the angel said to him, do not be afraid, Zacharias, for your prayer is heard, and your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you shall call his name John, and you will have joy and gladness, and many will rejoice at his birth. For he will be great in the sight of the Lord, and shall drink neither wine nor strong drink. He will also be filled with the Holy Spirit, even from his mother's womb. And he will turn many of the children of Israel to the Lord their God. He will also go before him in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord. Wow. That's pretty good news there. That this, up to this point, unnamed angel has given Zacharias. And Zacharias said to the angel, how shall I know this? I'm an old man. My wife is well advanced in years. And so at this point, there's something here that, I don't know if upsets is the right word or ticks off is the right phrase. But this bothers the angel. I mean, he's here. He's telling this guy this good news. He's, I don't know, maybe expecting him to be happy about it. And he gets this, Zacharias is like confused. And the angel answered, and this is I think one of the most dramatic moments in the gospel. The angel answered and said to him, I am Gabriel, who stands in the presence of God, and was sent to speak to you and bring you these glad tidings. But behold, you will be mute and not able to speak until the day these things takes place, because you did not believe my words, which will be fulfilled in their time. So when you do have an angel and he tells you something, you might want to pay attention. Might want to pay a little attention to that. Don't be afraid. When we come back, we'll go through a shotgun blast of Don't Be Afraid verses. There's many, many, many in there. Many in the gospel. This is Building 429. Fear no more.